Hello guys. Welcome to the third episode of my trading series. Um, I'm recording this intro after a couple of trades have already been done, but I forgot to record them, so I have the history of the trades pulled up, and so I'm still gonna be going over each trade with you guys, but some of the hats I don't have anymore. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna try to make this intro a bit short. If you guys like the video, feel free to subscribe, uh, and comment. I don't fucking know. Just if you like it, good. I don't know, but yeah. Let's get into our first trade. All right, guys. So for the first trade of this series, I bought a Burning Flames Old Geezer for 50 keys pure. At the time, I the buyers were a bit lower. I think they were like 49.3, but um, this bot was still here, so I didn't really want it. But he said he could do 50, so I mean, for Burning Flames Old Geezer, it's fine. I didn't really mind that, so I bought it, and I also sold my Blizzardy Storm Employee of the Month that I bought for, I believe, 14 keys for a Strange Festive Wrench. The Strange Festive Wrench had buy orders around 16 and a half, I believe. Yeah, so 16. So this was the buy orders for it. Um, yeah, so we bought it for 14 keys, and I ended up selling it to bots. So that was like 2.5 keys profit for a low tier hat, which was pretty good. Um, Normally, if I were like still trading in the low tier, I wouldn't have waited that long to sell this thing. But since I had other things to sell, I didn't really mind like keeping it at a set price and not quick selling it because a lot of the times these low tiers take a bit of time to sell for more than like a key or half a key above buy orders. But it ended up paying off. So yeah, I mean I'll take that 2.5 keys profit. I also sold my pirate bandana that was double spelled that we bought for 2 keys, and I added around 6.5 keys, I guess. I mean, I got this as a suite, so I guess it was just 6 keys. And this Pirates bandana that I bought for 2 keys for this Professional Killstreak original kit. Um, we'll touch back on the original kit later, but we ended up buying it for 8 keys. And the buy orders for this kit were at 12 keys when I bought it for like any kit. And I realized that the Killstreaker and Sheen were actually matching, so they were Mandarin Flames, and so it was a pretty good selling point for me because nobody wants to buy like junk Sheens and Killstreakers like Hypno Beams and like Deadly Daffodil or something. But Mandarin Flames is a pretty good combo because fire is originally like supposed to be orange, so like orange fire makes a lot of sense. But yeah, we'll touch back on this kit later because we ended up selling it for a bit more than 12 keys. I also sold my Cloud9 Hephaestus Handcraft um, for 16 and a quarter of a key, I believe. So 15 refined and 16 keys. We got this Hephaestus for our double spelled Connoisseur's Cap, I believe. And the Connoisseur's Cap we paid 15 keys for because we traded it for the bandana that we bought for 15 keys. And so I sold the Connoisseur's Cap for this hat and 6 keys on top. And since we were able to sell this hat for 16 and a quarter of a key, if we add 6 keys on top, we ended up making around 7.25 keys profit because that'll be 22.25 keys for what we got on the Connoisseur's Cap that we paid 15 for. Big chain of events, but it ended up working out for us. So I guess it was a pretty nice risk to buy that Connoisseur's Cap because it paid off. Next, I ended up selling the minigun kit that we got for around 18 keys and items, I believe. we paid our strange private eye and a couple things on top of it, I believe, for this Prochaos minigun kit, and I sold it to this guy for pretty much buy orders. I believe I got 22 keys for it, 22 and like a half keys, so that's like 4.5 keys um, off the rip for the private eye. So I think that was pretty good. Um, so we ended up profiting a good amount. I don't remember how much we got everything for, but I know this is profit. I remember we got like the private eye on top. I can go check real quick. Um, but yeah. Oh, here we go. So we paid our private eye that we paid 15 keys for. 2.5 keys because these were some sweets that I got. So I pretty much paid 17.5 keys for the kit that I ended up selling for 22.5 keys. So that's 5 keys profit, which is really nice. I sold the festive wrench to bot buy orders, so we went over that. I bought a sinister staining genuine foppish physician for 3 keys. I'm still currently trying to sell that as of now when I'm recording this clip, but I have already gotten a current offer of 3 keys, which means that's guaranteed money back. So that's always a plus. I believe I sold my strange Prochaos extinguisher for buy orders. I priced everything in buy orders for a trade when I got this, so that's really nice. I mean, I believe I got this for my Sunbeams hat. Forgot, it was like the plug-in prospector, and I profited like 5 keys from that plug-in, so it was pretty much all pure. I just had to sell everything to bots. I bought some keys, and I ended up selling that original kit for 14 keys. It had buy orders at 12.5, but the guy that had the bot buy order up, in his buy order description, he said that he would pay more for themed unusuals, or not unusuals. I'm so sorry. Like matching sets for Prochaos kits, and I told him, hey, if you can do 14 keys for this, I would be happy with it, and he said he would be fine with that. So, knowing that I paid 8 keys for it, selling it for 1, 2, 3, 4, like 14 keys, means that I profited 6 keys from this low tier trade, which is always pretty nice. Making any more than like 2 keys on a low tier trade is really nice. But next, I quick bought this Disco Beatdown L'Ombre off a quick sell bot who was selling it for like a key above buy orders. So if we go check this out, Disco Beatdown is not a horrible effect. I'm still currently trying to sell that hat, but it's just me and this Emperor guy that we're both selling for 30. Buy orders at 21.61, and I believe I bought it for 22 and like 6.1 keys. So yeah, I reckon I could get at least 23 out of it. I'd be hoping for around 25, but I mean, with low tier spy hats, I don't really think I can sell that much. Yeah, but yeah, that's it for that one. Oh, I sold my purple energy attendance and my old geezer plus a bit of scrap because the guy was being a bit stingy about what he wanted. But I sold it for 109 keys in a full pure deal, which is really solid. I think I paid 54.5 keys for this and 50 keys on this geezer, so I paid 104.5 keys for this, for both these hats. And forget about the ref. I mean, I don't really care about the ref. It was just like the remaining ref that I had in my backpack. But I ended up selling them both for 109 keys, which comes out to be 4.5 keys profit. I only had this attendant for around 3 days, and the old geezer I honestly didn't think I can sell. I could have sold for that much more, so I was really happy with this pure deal because it ended up allowing me to buy more quick sells as well as get rid of some hats that I felt like were going to be pretty hard to sell. Oh, a friend of mine, Miko, I've known him for about a year now, and he gave me some really neat spells to try and sell for him, so I'm brokering it for him. Not sure if I'm going to be able to sell these spells anytime soon because they're very rare, and the prices that he's asking for these spells are, in my opinion, I honestly don't think I'm ever going to get those prices, but nonetheless, I didn't want to be a bitch, so I decided to, you know, let him do his, just said I could broker it for him. But yeah, so these aren't actually mine, but I mean, if we end up selling it, I'll fill you guys in. I bought a Starstorm Slumber Modest Pile of hat that I ended up selling later on, but let me see. Yeah, so I sold it to this Brutus guy. The Starstorm Slumber hat, really nice all class with a really nice effect. I bought it for 58 keys, right here, and I ended up selling it to this Brutus guy for 64 keys, less than an hour after I bought the hat. Like, it was crazy. So 58, and then immediately resold it for 64, which is an easy 6 keys profit in like less than an hour. So I'm pretty happy with that. I also bought these two unusual weapons for like a key above universal buy order price, I think. So I didn't really know how to price these weapons, but I saw that like the buy orders for the universal ones are like 23 for both of them. So I said, hey, I can do 48 for both of, or yeah, 48 for both of them because 23 times 2 is 46, and I said I could do a key above for each, and he was cashing out, so he was like, yeah, you know what, I'll do that. And yeah, so I'm still holding on to these items. I literally got them like yesterday. And lastly, I bought two of the spells from the guy that was cashing out. I bought a Chromatic Corruption Frenchman's Beret and a Chromatic Corruption Little Dutchman for 5 keys for both of them, so that's 2.5 keys on both. I reckon I could quick sell them both for 3 keys, so that's why I bought them for 5, just to leave me some room to, a little bit of room for error. You know, if I can't end up selling them, then I'll end up quick selling them for 3 keys each. And this last trade here, I was holding on to something for a friend, just 4 Manco tickets, because he was on trade ban. So yeah, well, that's all the trades for now. I'm sorry if this was a bit sloppy or it seemed a bit rushed. I'll try to avoid it from now on and just you know, show you guys like trade for trade and the hats once I get them, instead of being lazy and not wanting to record the clips. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I get another trade. Alright guys, so I just received some sad news. It kind of pissed me off, but like, you know, Stigma's one of my friends, so I can't really get too mad at him. But the current offer that I said that I had on the Siberian Sophisticate with Sinister Staining, he said that he really wanted it, and we discussed it over Steam, or over Discord, so the text isn't here, but I left this Steam message saying that like his offer, and we agreed on it. But once he got his keys, he just backed out, like, you know, and I was like, it's like, damn, like, come on, man, you could have told me earlier. You didn't have to wait for me to reserve, because I could have sold it or offered it on other people's stuff for longer. But you know, I guess as a sorry, he sent me a free key, so I'm gonna take it. I can't turn that down, and it still kind of upsets me. But I mean, I don't. It's whatever. I'll probably end up selling it anyways. So yeah. But I'll get back to you guys in the next clip. Hey guys. So once again, I forgot to record some of my trades, but I bought a hat with no name with circling heart, clean, and multi-class for 63 keys pure. The buy orders are at 61, and I am the only seller, so 63 was a pretty good deal. Yeah, I also bought, I traded away my Lam that I bought for like 22 and a half keys or something, and I added 4 keys on top, which is like 26 and a half for these craftable flip-flops. They have buy orders at 27, so it's like half a key profit if I sold to bots. But I didn't really want to deal with the Glare because it's pretty hard sell, and there were a lot of other people that were trying to buy or trying to sell theirs. So I decided quick selling it would be the best idea. But there are sellers for this at 34 and a half or something like that. So if I can just sell this for a couple keys over buy orders, then I'll be chilling. I sold both of my spelled items that I got for 5 keys for 11 keys, so that was 6 keys profit. That was pretty good. And lastly, I sold the 2 unusuals, like the unusual weapons, for a combined 50, I believe it was 55 keys. So I sold it to Zadada, pretty nice guy. I'm always selling him my unusual weapons. He's my unusual weapons buyer and like skin buyer because I don't know the market. So whenever I just want to offer on it, I'll ask him, and if he gives me a good offer, then I'll take it. And in this case, he did. We bought both of them for 48 keys pure together, and we sold them for 55. So I think that's 7 keys profit, which is pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that, but I'll get back to you guys when I get another trade. Hello guys. So I think this is a I don't know how to put this into words, but like it keeps happening. But I'm always too lazy to record all of my trades, so they all get stacked up, and I have to explain them at once. But I guess we could go over everything again, because I forgot to record these when I got them. But first up, we sold this Siberian Sophisticate for 4.5 keys, I believe. To I'm not saying that. We bought this Siberian Sophisticate for 2 keys, and originally I held on to it for a bit because one of my friends said that he would be able to do 8 keys for it, but he didn't. So then he just gave me a key for free because he felt bad. So essentially, technically, if we added up a key onto all of this, we made 5.5 keys, or the guy paid like 5.5 keys, and so that means that we made 3.5 keys profit off of this small spell, which I think is pretty nice, if I do have to say so myself. I also bought this Tesla coil tip lid. I believe I paid 79 keys pure on it, and if we go look back on it, I remember I'll just search it up. Tesla coil tipped lid. So I bought it for 79 keys. I've already sold it, but back when I bought it, the buy orders were at 73 keys. So I paid 6 keys over buy orders for it. It was a really nice all-class hat. I'm so sorry I can't show it to you guys. I just forgot to record it, and yeah, I feel stupid. But yeah, so we ended up buying this for 79 keys. I sold the Sunbeam Snack Stack for 27 keys. We got it for buy orders pretty much on our hat with no name, so this is just kind of extra profit. I believe we paid like 25 in the trade for it, and it was worth 25 keys, and so getting 27 is an easy 2 keys profit. I gave away my lime painted big man on campus to some random guy on a trade server. He said that he needed a lime green painted cosmetic, and I was like, I'm not really using it because I have this strange wipeout wraps, so I decided I'd just give it to him for free. I sold my genuine foppish physician to Ascended for 5 keys. I bought it for 3, so that's another 2 keys profit. And then I decided to finally start to, buy some items for our scout. Um, so I saw this guy selling this banana fish, and I was like, hey, I really like that. I really like the banana fish. So I decided to go get it, right? And the timing could not have been better because the moment I bought this fish, I found a Pro KS Aussie scattergun with Deadly Daffodil and Tornado, which is a yellow, and it had all the parts for it, like damage dealt and players hit, like all the nice expensive parts, and he was selling it for the cheapest on the market, which couldn't have been better because we bought like a little yellow banana thing for the scout, so I thought it would match really nicely. Um, and I actually originally I sold my flip-flops that I got for 27 keys, pretty much, for a strange Proteus capper and a key. Um, at the time I thought I wanted the capper to keep because, like I really liked it, because, I don't know, but, um, I kind of, wanted everything to fit in with this, banana theme, like the yellow theme, so now that I think back on it, I don't think I'm gonna keep this capper, but it's not a big deal because I didn't really pay too much for it. I paid around 26 keys for it, so strange professional kill streak capper. Yeah, so there's a buy order for Firehorns and Violet, paying 24 keys, and I bought it from this loot guy for a pair of flip-flops worth 27 keys, and he added a key, so I pretty much got it for 26 keys. Um, but now I bought something off the Steam market for the Scout. This strange Spec KS banana peeled pistol. So it kind of matches my fish, right? So everything is yellow like this. I think it'll look really nice in game. Well, I know it looks nice in game, but I can show you guys real quick. Sorry, this clip is kind of long, but that's because I didn't ever get to recording any of my clips. But I made sure to get Deadly Daffodil Sheen on everything, so everything is yellow, and I think it looks really clean, strange and everything. The kill streaker looks really nice on the scattergun. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that. And I thought it would be a great idea to kind of invest in a lower tier Scout Unusual to keep. And I saw Tice selling this Pomade Prince with Miami Knights. And I decided to quick buy it. Let me see, Miami Knights, what was it? I forgot what it was called. Oh, the Pomade Prince. He was quick selling it for, well, he wasn't quick selling, I guess. He sold it to me for 34 keys, but I didn't really mind keeping it because, I didn't really know what hat would really look good with the bananas unless I bought the banana itself, and it's not an unusual because unusual bananas cost insane amounts. Like, if we look at this, right? So like a shitty effect like steaming priced at 400 keys. Like there's no way I'd be able to get anything to fit in with the banana set. But yeah, but I ended up keeping it. It looks really nice. If I throw it on my scout loadout, I mean it doesn't really fit the yellow, but it's clean. It's really neat, and I think, I mean, I kind of like it. I really do like it. I'm not going to tell myself I don't like it because I see like the yellow lights and everything kind of matching with the banana theme, so I kind of like it. If you guys have a better hat in mind that's like a bit cheap, or I guess not cheaper, but like around the 50 key range, feel free to comment and tell me because I'm not good with these unusuals. The only yellow effect I can think of was Vivid Plasma, and I never really tested that out yet. So yeah, if you guys have any better unusuals in mind, then feel free to let me know. And lastly, we ended up selling the tip lid that I bought for 79 keys for a Haunted Ghost Punks Pump and a Starstorm Insomnia tipped lid. So if we go into a bit more detail, we paid 79 keys and we added 6 keys on top, which is 85 keys that I'm essentially... Wait, am I dumb? Yeah, 85 keys that I'm essentially paying. And the Punks Pump has buy orders at 45 keys, and the Starstorm Insomnia has buy orders at around the same, so that would be like 89 keys. So essentially I'm paying 85 keys for 2 hats with buy orders at 89, which is really nice. That's like 4 keys automatically if I sold to bots. The Starstorm Insomnia tip lid is a really, really nice hat. All class. I really like the stars effect, and the Punk's Pump is a really nice and desirable scout hat as well. So yeah, we'll see where this one gets us. I apologize for the long clip, but I will get back to you guys when I get another trade. Hey guys, so it's been a while since I recorded the last clip, maybe like a day or so, but I ended up making a couple trades. So first off, I sold the Starstorm Insomnia tip lid. I ended up upgrading it for a purple energy tip lid. So if we go look up the tip the lid, ooh, I don't gamble, guys. But so purple energy had buy orders at 70 or 67, right? So 67, let me see, 67, and then what is it, we traded our Starstorm Insomnia tipped lid for it, right? So Starstorm Insomnia, if we can find that. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just gonna price it at buy orders because we would profit even if we sold to buy orders, because we got it in a mixed off, or we got it in like an upgrade for our other hat. I completely forgot what the other hat was, but I guess buy orders are at like 44, right? And then I ended up adding 18 keys on top, so if we subtract 18, so I got it for 5 keys under buy orders, which is pretty nice. Can't complain. I still have the tipped lid, so yeah, we'll see. Looking to get around, I guess like 75 keys for it. Hopefully we can get a bit more, but I'm not really that upset. I could sell the bots and still profit like 5 keys, so I'll be pretty happy. Next, we 1-for-1. Oh well, it was supposed to be a 1-for-1. My Haunted Ghost Punks Pump for a purple energy climbing commander. So if we look into that one, so I sold it to this guy. I ended up selling it to this guy, but it was originally the same buy orders as my Punks Pump, right? Haunted Ghosts Punks Pump. And so the buy orders are pretty much the same. And originally we are gonna 1-for-1, but I got him to add 2 keys. So, and I also got the Punks Pump for like, we could price it at buy orders because I could sell the bots and profit. So technically we got this for 45 minus 2 keys that he added, which is 43 keys. So that'd be like 2 keys if we sold to bots again, if we profited. I ended up selling the Climbing Commander for a Scorching Flames tipped lid. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to record these live next time. But the Scorching Flames tipped lid had buy orders at 72, right? So 72. I guess I'll just pull up a calculator for this one for you guys to see. But buy orders at 72, and I paid my tipped lid or not my tip lid. I paid my purple energy climbing commander that we were just gonna price at buy orders, right? Because that's what we do, right? And then I also added the capper that I got because I didn't want to keep it because now that I have a banana gun, there's really no point in me keeping it, right? So this strange professional kill streak capper. And I remember I bought it for a pair of uncraftable or craftable flip-flops with buy orders at 27 for the capper and a key. So technically I got the capper for like 26 keys. So if we subtract a further 26 keys, we would be getting the tipped lid for a key under buy orders. So seemed like a really good trade because not only did I get rid of the capper for way more than I wanted to, than I expected to at least, but I also upgraded it for a Scorching Flames all class. Though the tip lid isn't the best hat, I've been having some good experiences with it so far, so we're just gonna ride that flow out. And this trade actually ended up paying off so well because essentially we got this tip lid for 71 keys, right? So 71, and I ended up trading it for 5 unusuals here, one of which I ended up already trading away. But if we take a look at them, right? Sorry, this clip is getting a bit long, but buy orders for the circling peace sign are 7.5. Then I also got a Vicious Vortex Bat Hat, buy orders which are 21.41, so minus 21.41. And then I also got a Burning Flames plug-in prospector, buy orders are 28. And then I got a Starstorm Insomnia Bandito with buy orders at 16.89 keys. And I lastly got this, where is it? The Searing Plasma helmet without a home. So buy orders are at 16, so minus 16. So essentially, I got 18.8 keys profit from just being able to sell all of this to buy orders, which is crazy to think about. Like that is crazy. That's around 90 keys in buy orders for all class Scorching Flames, and it did not take long to sell at all. Like it was. I'm surprised I even got that trade. But lastly, I got this Searing Plasma helmet without a home. Or well, I sold it. So we price it at buy orders because that's what essentially we got it for. So let's say 16 keys. I ended up getting, what is this, like 11 keys, I believe? 11 keys, a Strange Here's helm. So let me clear this. 11 keys, buds that have buy orders at 4.5 keys, and a Strange Here's helm that has buy orders at 2.5 keys. So I got 18 keys for a hat with buy orders at 16 pretty much, and a seller at 20. So 18 is pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't expect to get 18. I thought I was gonna get like half a key over buy orders, but nonetheless, that's a really nice trade. Looking forward to selling these other unusuals that I have, but I will see you guys in the next trade. Hey guys, so I just sold my purple energy tipped lid a couple hours, like an hour ago. So we got this for around 62 keys in what we paid for in items. I can show you guys a purple energy tipped lid. So I sold it to this guy. Buy orders are at 67.32, right? And I sold it for let's see, a Haunted Ghost Jumper's Jeep cap with buy orders at 30, I believe. There we go, 30, right? So minus 30.33. And then we also sold it for a hat with no name with orbiting fire. Um, no other sellers for this one. Buy orders at 28.78. So 28.78. And then lastly, we got a Starstorm Slumber Wide Brim Bandito with buy orders at 16.89 keys. So, but I also added a Strange Here's Helm. I think it's worth like 2.5 keys. Yeah, so 2.5 keys. So we're gonna add 2.53. And so essentially we profited 6.15 keys in buy orders for the tipped lid, but remember we bought it for like 5 keys under buy orders in what we paid in mixed. So we pretty much made 11 and a, like 11 keys through this trade. I have yet to sell the other unusuals that I've got so far, but yeah. So what we've got so far are 7 unusuals that I'm selling, and a couple keys and sweets. You know, the earbuds. I'm still not sure if I want to keep this pomade. I think I might look for a better scout unusual to keep because I can't really find a set that I like with the pomade prints, but it's definitely going to have a yellow effect because I want it to match the bananas and the daffodil that I have for the scouts. I think we're going to replace these baggies and the wipeout wraps with different cosmetics depending on whatever scout unusual I decide to keep, but I will get back to you guys when I get another trade. Alright guys, so I think that is going to do it for today's episode. Um, it's also going to be a pretty long episode. I completely forgot to record. Well, I didn't forget to record them, I just didn't feel like recording the trades the moment I got them. And so they kind of all piled up on top of each other. And so I had to kind of explain like really fast what was going to happen and what happened. And I understand that a lot of the times my unusuals they already like sold before I was able to get any footage of them. But yeah, like I'll try to do better next time. Um, I guess it was just a bunch of like laziness. I guess I just didn't want to record. But as of now, we're left off with 7 unusuals, some buds, and 16 keys. We've also got our scout loadout. So if I go into first person, I decided to fit in with a banana theme. I don't know, my friend was selling a banana fish in the chat one day, and I felt like it would be a great idea to, you know, buy matching banana pistols and stuff. And coincidentally, there was a Aussie scattergun that was selling with daffodil and like the yellow sheen and everything. So I decided, you know what, I might make it a thing. And so, um, I'd honestly like to hear from you guys what unusual you guys think I should wear, because I've been thinking of like the yellow effects, like um, vivid plasma, I believe, and that's the only yellow effect I can think of other than kilowatt, and kilowatt's pretty low tier. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to hit me up. It doesn't have to be yellow, but right now I think that the vivid plasma deep cover operator is one of the main things I want to get. Um, but yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. We made a lot of profitable trades this episode, even though trading was quite slow this week. Um, I still think that we made a great amount of profit. And yeah, if you guys like the video, feel free to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.